everyone, welcome to my channel. Thank you for stopping by and watching this video and hanging out with me today. Thank you all to my subscribers and my new subscribers, and thank you to all the lovely ladies who messaged me on my Etsy shop for a parchment paper clutch and journal set. I enjoyed making those for you, so I hope that you all are having fun crafting with those. I would love to see what you are all making with it, so please let me know. Send me some pictures on Etsy or anything like that. So I appreciate you. And welcome everybody today. Today is a beautiful hot summer day. I mean, it's super hot. We even have extreme weather heat advisory today. So it is going to get up to like 100 degrees by Tuesday and Wednesday. Isn't that crazy? So anyways, it's been a little while since I've been here, right? I've had my stepdad passed away and in February, and the three siblings, which is my brother, my sister, and I, we're all taking care of the house, and we're going through my mom's things, and she has storage rooms of things, fabric and antique and vintage laces and new laces and things, and my sister and I were going through them together, and she wants to start making paper bundles and lace bundles too, so I'm going to teach her how to do that. So stay tuned for that, because I will introduce her to you all if she gets going on that. But anyways, in today's video, I will be showing you a new project that I am working on, and it is a big, very big project, lots of hand sewing, machine sew, and it's going to be very precious and very dear to my heart. So I hope it is for you as well. And so I'm going to show you a little bit what I'm working on right now, and I also received Happy Mail from Doreen at Ooh La La Vintage Treasures, and it was a surprise, and I have to share it with you all because what she made is just so sweet. And thank you, Doreen, for the beautiful Happy Mail. It's beyond Happy Mail, really. It's gorgeous treasures that I can cherish forever. So thank you, Doreen. But I want to share this antique lace with you. This was in my mom's stash, and it's from Scotland. My dad is Scottish, and they traveled a lot together. This is called, I'm trying to pronounce it correctly, Carrickmacross. There you go. It takes a couple times. Carrickmacross lace, and it's handmade lace, and it's antique, and I wanted to share it with you. And I will not be cutting this piece up. I cannot do it. It is just gorgeous, and it's very, very old. It's even falling apart, but this is where they finished it, and whoever has sewn this together, they even sewn that piece onto this piece. So it is just beautiful, and it's very old. So I'm going to put it in a special place in my craft area. And after hubby paints my craft area, I might do a little tour. It is in the living room. It's been in the living room for quite some time. I was in the extra room, but I have daughters in there, so, well, one daughter in there now. But isn't that just gorgeous? Look at the detail on there. I wish you could feel it. And the scent of antique and vintage, oh, it's so divine. So I'm going to display her in this video because she's just so pretty, and you know, we just have to look at it, right? Okay, so let me share the project. Now, I'm not going to tell you what the name of this project is until the time of the reveal. This is the cover of the journal, And I'm not going to give you the name yet, but I just wanted to let you know I am working on things, and I'm using antiques and pretty things, but I made this with an old vintage tablecloth and oven-baked parchment paper, cardstock, felt, and vintage chiffon, and the inside of a vintage wedding dress. So here she is. So this is what I'm working on right now. And she has a 3-inch spine. This journal is huge. And here is some antique lace here that I've sewn on here. And here is the soft material on the inside of a wedding dress. And here's the spine, and I'm going to put trim here. But she is just big and beautiful, and I love the parchment paper. I decided to go with parchment paper because it's just the color. The color is just beautiful. And plus, you know, you love the crunchy sound. So this is, this tablecloth is just gorgeous. And I got this from Roxanne on Etsy. She's so sweet, but this is probably one of the biggest journals I've ever made. But here she is. Here's the start of her. And it's going to take me a little while. I thought it was going to take me about 30 days, but I've been busy working on the parchment paper clutch and journal sets and other things too. So pretty. Okay, so that is the start of the journal. And then what I'm working on now I'm not finished, okay, because I haven't done the handle yet on this. All right, so this is more vintage lace. And my mama has some very vintage 100% cashmere in French blue, right? And this cashmere is just stunning. It is so soft. So I didn't want to put a liner, but I wanted to sew this, it's vintage lace, onto the purse, the drawstring purse, and more vintage lace here. Now this is the natural color of this old lace, and I put a tassel here, but I am not nowhere finished with this either. I did hand sew a gusset in here, and my hand sewing wasn't perfectly straight, so I hand sewn this vintage applique lace here onto it, but it's kind of making the purse bulky. But I do like how it looks. So even though it is a little bulky, I like the way it looks on the top. So I might just leave it. So let me know in the comments down below if I should remove this so this closes properly. And it's going to have some really fun treasure goodies from where she went to in here and all over the journal. And then I just put a brooch here. And then this old pearl gold chain here dangling down with this lace that is so pretty. The color is just gorgeous. But it doesn't close, but I do like the way it looks when you do close it, see? So I don't know. I'm going to have to think about that. So that is my new project share, and then this is the ribbon from the handle. I have not tied it yet because I'm debating if I want to change out that or not. So participate and leave me a comment. Should I leave that in the purse or remove it and sew something that doesn't have sequins? And I thought the sequins were gorgeous. They're like iridescent, and it looks so pretty with the French blue. But it is 100% cashmere from Italy. So that is so fun. And then, of course, I'll add a little strip of that cashmere in the journal set. But Doreen, so this came into the mail yesterday and just touched my heart. And this is so beautifully done. So I'm going to show you how she packaged it real quick. And then I will take everything out of the box because, you know. So look at this washi tape and the gold paper. So isn't that just stunning? When you open the box, it's like, what? I thought it was the kit from her Crystals and Pearls Kit Club. I was like, yay, the kit came in, but it was Happy Mail. Beautiful treasures here. So let's take everything out of this, and I will move the box and we will dig into these beautiful treasures. This is so sweet, Doreen. Now, I did look at everything. I had to, because I had to take my time. And look at the tissue paper inside the box. It's pink and silver and white, and it's just so pretty. So pretty. So beautifully displayed. So let's move this box out of the way here, and let's look at this first. So this was wrapped around this down here, but I'm just going to show you this real quick. I have not removed this off the tissue paper, but look at this. Looks vintage. Look, it's wired in the back. Look at that leaf. Isn't that just pretty? Isn't that pretty? That is so pretty. So I kept the packaging as it is. And then inside that package was these two doilies, one on top, one on bottom. So these are so pretty. This looks like coffee dyed or tea dyed. All right, so the glare, I'm gonna leave this doily over that, but look at this plate. I mean, it's a nice size plate with all these bows around it. Isn't that pretty? They're gold bows. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, Doreen. This is so sweet of you. Oh my gosh. Beautiful Happy Mail. I don't even know where to begin. Let's just start digging in. Let's do this right here. So this was beautifully wrapped in some, it looks like vintage lace here. Look at this lace. Isn't it pretty? It's like the perfect vintage color too. Okay, and then she had it wrapped around, and I took the washi tape off, but it's so pretty. I love this. See, my mama left my sister and I some vintage and antique, what do you call this? Stuff, but I can't tear it apart because my sister and I are going to work together to make vintage style clothes and wedding dresses from the 70s and 80s, and even earlier than that. Let's see, one of these, what do you call these? I don't know. I'm just so excited. There's so many things going on. And then look at this lace. Isn't that just pretty? And then she wrapped it with these, I think, air fryer liners. I love the crunch. You don't even have to bake these or anything. It'd be kind of cool is you could sew, like machine sew 4 of these together and make a journal out of it. Wouldn't that be cool? I'll have to get some of those. But look at this. This is just gorgeous. Oh, it's so pretty. That looks like a crown, doesn't it? And then inside these rolled roses are pearls. So whoever made this, this is handmade. This looks vintage or antique. This is gorgeous. This is not new. And then in tucked inside is this gorgeous doily. And she has it wrapped up like a bow. Isn't that just beautiful? And, you know, I am not going to use this in anything. I'm going to keep everything the way it is. This is so pretty. Look at this dangle. Looks like angels. And this heart. Wow. But this is so pretty, Doreen. This is so pretty. Wow. Right? And then she, oh, I don't think I seen this yesterday. Look at this. What is, oh, the brooch. Look at this brooch. That is just so pretty. Wow. Surprise. And then inside she put another air fryer liner for that crunchy sound, and it zips up. Isn't that pretty? Oh my gosh. Look at these dangles on here. So she has an 8. And this beautiful charm here. Gosh, that is so pretty. And this piece here. I love that. I love all this. Look at these. Yummy treasures everywhere. Look at this. Angel wings. A crown. A bow. And ballerina slippers. And the ballerina slippers even have rhinestones in them. That is so precious, Doreen. That is so pretty. That is so beautiful. I'm going to put this in my secretary desk and display it like this. Oh my gosh, that's so pretty. Doreen, thank you so much. This just truly surprised me, and I don't even have words, really. I really don't. Just want to jump through the video and give you a hug and a kiss on the cheek. Okay, now this, it's going to make me cry. It's amazing. Okay, so I forgot to do this. Let's do this first. So here is the applique. And here's this clip. This clip looks vintage. This looks so cool. I bought some hair clips like this, and they have holes at the top, and I'm going to sew big pearls in them for this project that I'm working on. So this is so pretty, but this looks old. It doesn't look new. It's so stunning. And she has it clipped on this applique, and this gorgeous multi-pocket. Look at this, with more air fryer liners. That is such a genius idea, Doreen. And then inside are some tags. This one is lots of little bits there, and she put a brad on the back. I love that brad, that pearl flat back brad. What a good idea. And then this tag here with a little note on the back. Thank you so much, Doreen. This is so sweet that you thought of me. That's so kind. The generosity of you sharing all your treasures just touches me. This is so cool. Love it. And then this here, now, she had it tied in a bow. Look at this thing. This is gorgeous. Look at that, right? That is so beautiful. So beautiful. I even love the lace. Look at the lace. Ah, so vintage yummy. So vintage yummy. And then it looks like it's been coffee dyed or tea dyed. It's a satin bag. But look at this. This looks like a big wedding crown to me. Sure does. So it's like layered in like a wedding crown lace with a crown. That is so pretty. And then an applique. I mean, there's so many appliques on here. And look at this one. That is so pretty. And I love this satin bag. Just gorgeous. It is beautiful, beautiful bag. So pretty. And then inside, that is just gorgeous. That is beautiful. So pretty. Actually, let's, I want to display everything. Hold on. Because this deserves to be in camera. This is just breathtaking. Right? I mean, really? This is so pretty. It's so pretty, Doreen. Thank you. Let's kind of like put the heart like right there. And then we'll put the bow right here. Okay? That sounds like a good idea. And then, yeah. Okay. So look at this. Yummy. This is like a little, journal. Look at the buttons on the side. What a cute idea. So you tied them in. That is so cute. Look at the detail on here. And look at these charms here. Another angel wing. And look at this piece. Wow. That is so pretty. That is so pretty, Doreen. So inspiring. Wow. Look at this. Oh, so this is a bracelet. Yes. That is so pretty. And then, oh, you put a jump ring in there. You know, that's a cute idea. Love it. And then here is the little journal. Let me get in closer. All right, so here is this beautiful journal here. So, oh my gosh, the detail in here is just amazing. Look at this bow charm. And this dangle here. And this one here. Oh my gosh. And then this one here. That is so pretty. With this lace here. Gosh, that is beautiful. And then she made this out of a curtain, I do believe. This looks like her curtain pages. You know, the top of the, excuse me, valance part of the drapes that have been ironed. Look at that vintage lace. I love that. The applique. Oh, and down here is another crown and some tatting. That is beautiful. Beautiful. I will cherish this the rest of my days. This is so pretty. Look at this. Look at that old paper. 1828. Wow. And then look at this charm down here. We got a rose charm and then all these little charms down here. Do you see how many there are? Wow, that is so pretty. Wow. Oh. Oh, it looks like maybe an old earring or a brooch or something. That's so pretty, Doreen. Now this thing is stunning. Look at this. So pretty. Everything is so pretty. Look at this old. Oh, I love vintage. That is so pretty. This little book is just stunning. Let me see. embossed paper here with washi tape. This is so pretty. I could play with this all day long. Look at the middle signature here. She has it tied with this gorgeous stretchy lace. So pretty. And then look at this piece here. Isn't that pretty? Wow, and it just dangles down. And then it looks like more paper there. Look at this heart brooch. Doreen, this is so sweet of you to think of me and do this. This is so pretty. Wow, this is just stunning. And then another crown. Isn't that pretty? Oh my gosh. And then tucked up here. Oh, I didn't even see this. What is this? That looks like an old vintage. Isn't that an earring? Looks like an earring. But this is so pretty. Let's see if we can look at the rhinestone crown. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh my gosh. And then tucked up here in the pockets is this, one on each side. This is so pretty. I like it. So that is so pretty, Doreen. Look at that. Isn't she just pretty and elegant? This is beautiful, Doreen. Oh my gosh. I love this fabric. So pretty. Wow. This is so pretty, Doreen. That is amazing. Wow. That is just scrumptious and delicious. Oh my gosh. I can't wait to display all these goodies in my craft area. Oh my gosh. So pretty. All right, now let's get to this. Now this is wrapped so pretty with more lace. And I do believe this is all vintage lace that she wrapped everything in. It's so pretty. Love. And then up here, she made a fabric tag and put all the little bits in there. Oh my gosh. So pretty. Look at the detail on that. And then look at this pearl button, and it's huge. I love it. And then she had it clipped at the top, and I tried to tie everything back the way she had it to the best I could. Okay. This is so pretty. Just this piece here. Stunning. Stunning. And then she had it wrapped up with this. Wait till you see this. Like, yes. Look at this piece. This looks very, very vintage. What do they call this? Crinoline. They, on wedding dresses and beautiful evening gowns and everything, they sew their appliques on crinoline, I do believe. But this is just stunning. Look at this. And then look at the wedding buttons. They even have the tulle or the crinoline right over the buttons too. Look at this piece. It just looks so vintage to me. But this is stunning here. I love the buttons on here. This needs to be displayed on a shelf hanging down with her beautiful things on it, you know. This is beautiful. Thank you for sharing with me, Doreen, your beautiful treasures. This is so special to me. And, okay, so here's another yummy treasure goodie here. Okay, so wrapped with this gorgeous, soft, buttery, smooth ribbon, this satin ribbon. Look at this gold rose brooch. Isn't that just so pretty? That is just gorgeous. So pretty. I love her. I love everything, Doreen. Thank you. This is gorgeous. Look at this. Yummy. Yummy right here. This is straight up yummy. And then this doily here. But I do believe this is called pulled thread. So this part is crocheted, and then this is pulled thread here. So this part is crocheted, and this is pulled thread. This is so beautiful. So pretty. That is just gorgeous. And then this piece here was wrapped around that as well. Isn't that just pretty? I love the texture of this trim. And you know, I could take my vintage dainty ribbon and insert it through here. Oh gosh, that'd be so pretty. That is just gorgeous there. And then this piece here she had wrapped here. And then look at this piece. Another just gorgeous piece here. And I was thinking I could make, because I need to make myself a parchment paper clutch. This could be a mini parchment paper clutch. It's like perfectly cut. I want to keep the buttons on there too. Isn't that a perfect clutch? So pretty. Thank you for sharing this with me. This is so pretty. Stunning. Let's put that yumminess over there. And then it just keeps going. Everything is just so pretty, Doreen. This is just gorgeous. Everything. I love this clip. Where did you get these? Oh my word, I love it. And then inside here is a bunch of goodies. It's a bunch of pearls and little rhinestone bits like this. See? And little treasures. And little doilies and things in here. I'll take some of them out. I want to show you this one here. This one is a cameo. A Venice cameo. Oh, so pretty. Love it. This one is too, with flowers. Love it. And this little tiny tatted doily here. Isn't that just so cute? I love it. Thank you. Oh my gosh. This is so pretty. And lots of little, I love the buttons and those little rhinestone pieces in here. This is so pretty, Doreen. Thank you for sharing your treasures with me. I am going to display these. These are so pretty. So pretty. And then, oh, things are falling out. So this was at, look at this. So this was at the top of the bag, like this. And these are one of her patisserie bags that she puts her pretty embellishments of laces and things in, and then she pins them on the front so she knows what's inside. But I think that is a great idea. That is so cute. I love these little bags. All right, so let's take everything out of the top. I think I took everything out. So here is a flower here. Isn't that pretty? I love that flower. And then this bow here, and this shabby bow. Look at that. Oh my gosh, you're sharing your goodies with me, Doreen. These are so pretty. Look at this. Look, it's got rhinestones on there, and it looks like she coffee dyed or tea dyed this. Satin flower here, but this is gorgeous. So pretty. And then this applique here. And oh, this flower here too. That is so pretty. It looks like she put glitter on there. I don't know though. But it looks like she did. That is so pretty. And then this applique that is super soft and just scrumptious and yummy. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Just little treasures everywhere. Doreen, this is so pretty. Ugh. I don't even know where. I'm trying to display everything because this is just gorgeous. Everything is so pretty. And then I get to have fun putting it all back, right? This is just, wow. Oh my gosh. Okay, so inside the bag is this little treasure. You know, Doreen, you're so very sweet for thinking of me and making this for me. Just really touches my heart that you done this. I mean, here's more of those rhinestone ballerina slippers. Is that not just so pretty? Look at this. Look at this little treasure trove of yummy goodies. You know, this is really pretty. I love this elastic lace here. That is so pretty. I love elastic lace. Okay, so this is so beautifully put together. Look at this lace. So pretty. I love it. I think I have some like this. And then I love the tea dyed. Oh, that's so pretty. It looks like chiffon with chenille. And it looks tea dyed or coffee dyed. But this is vintage. This is pretty. And then this beautiful mother of pearl buckle wrapped around, tied with it. Isn't that pretty? Oh my gosh. And then look at the, I love it. Look at the applique. That is so pretty. It's like champagne and cream colors there. And then in the front here is more of a gold tone, a muted gold tone applique here with some lace. She has a pin there on, is this satin? Gosh, that's a beautiful satin if it is. So pretty. And here's more of the, I love, that's a good idea, especially in the summertime, because it's just too hot to turn on the oven. That is so pretty. And then inside is, oh, that is so cute. I love it. That is really cute idea. Very cute. I love it. It's not cute, it's beautiful. And then this doily piece here. I love the color of vintage. Look at this clip and applique. Let me get in closer. All right, that's much better. And the embossed paper, and then look at the charm. That is so pretty. I love the way you make your charms. This is so pretty. Look at the rhinestone. I love that bead. Looks like a pearlized rondelle bead there. And gosh, it's stunning. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Oh, that is so pretty. Look at the size of this pearl. I am honored, Doreen, that you shared these treasures with me, sweetie. Oh my gosh. That is so pretty. Everything is just gorgeous. Let's look behind here. Look at this. I love this. Oh my gosh, that's so pretty. And that piece there. And this fabric here. This is so pretty. Oh, it's Paris paper. I love Paris paper. Paris is beautiful. And this piece here. And this little piece here. I love that. Oh, look at this doily. This is gorgeous. So vintagey yummy. And then this here. This is so pretty. I like how you put the tatting in on the bottom of the charm. The pearl. And all the goodies in here. So pretty. Wow. You know, when I have my secretary desk filled with all the treasures from everyone I purchased from, or they've gifted me things, and when I feel down and out, I like to go in my secretary desk and start pulling out things. It just inspires me to get back in the craft room, the craft area for me. Look at this little tuck spot with her perfume bottle. That is so pretty. Look at this piece. So pretty. So inspiring, and just gorgeous work, Doreen. This is just stunning. I love this. She made a snippet clip. That is beautiful. Love the snippet clip. That is beautiful. And these little pieces here, look at this. That's pretty. So pretty. Oh, another little tatted little doily here, but it looks like it's been coffee dyed or tea dyed. This is stunning. Oh my gosh. Just taking it all in. I hope you all are taking it all in too. This is so pretty. Look at this. Oh, it's two pieces. Look at this piece here. Wow. That is so pretty. Oh my gosh. Doreen, again, thank you for sharing all your treasures with me, some of your treasures with me, and making this for me and sending it to me and surprising me. That's so sweet of you. So generous and kind and thoughtful. Thank you. It's so sweet. Beyond sweet. This is just amazing. When you're having a rough day and then something just pops up. I was so thankful. I was like, oh my gosh, what is this? This is so cool. This looks like a silverware bag, isn't it? I love the washi tape. Vintage washi tape. This is pretty. And I love your idea with that way we don't have to mess with baking parchment paper in the summertime. Just if you want to make a bigger journal, just sew them together, right? Or glue them. That is beautiful satin. And this applique to finish it off. Oh my gosh, Doreen. This is such lovely treasures. Lovely. Everything is so beautiful. And I always cherish all my goodies from all my friends that have ever sent me anything, or I bought from you, or, you know, it's just, this is beautiful, Doreen. This is amazing. Just thank you so much, from my heart to yours. Thank you for all of this. And everyone, thank you for hanging in with me today and watching this video. If you don't know Doreen, I'm going to link her channel, so make sure you go to her channel and check her out. I know that she has a Pearls and Kit Club because I'm in it, and I receive her kit, and they're just inspiring, beautiful kits. So when you feel down, go into your craft area or your craft room and sit down and give thanks for all the beautiful gifts. I thank you so much, Doreen, and I thank you everyone who is watching and all my subscribers. And don't forget to comment down below if I should remove this applique from the inside of the antique style drawstring purse or leave it there. That way it's displayed. Even when it's closed, you'll be able to see it. So it's so pretty. Everything is so gorgeous. Just, I love the beauty that I am surrounded by, and I give thanks every day. So you do the same. So thank you so much, Doreen, again. Love you, sweet friend. And I love all my beautiful friends, and I love you all so much. So everybody have a beautiful day today, and I will see you very soon in my next video. Bye.